getting to the end of March, and I bet some of you graduating in May are starting to get those scary thoughts about where you're gonna live in a few months, what you're gonna do for the rest of your life, blah, blah, blah. Stressful times, I get it. But you know what? Take a breather, relax, because I found some cool events for you this week on The Watch. Starting the week is not so typical case of the Mondays. They're usually zero fun, except for maybe this one. You're dying to know, aren't you? Well, this week is Disabilities Awareness Week, also known as Create-ability, meaning there's a whole list of events free to the public and you, my fellow K-Staters, so it's safe to say your Monday's already looking up. But before we get into all that, Monday also kicks off the Answers Incorporated and Thomas A. Tyler CAPD Student Architectural and Environmental Photography Competition. Whew, that's a long one. Stop on by the Chang Gallery in Seton Hall anytime from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. to take a gander at some pretty cool photos. Monday afternoon, an open forum will be held at the K-State Union's Little Theater for the Zimbra calendar. You can learn all the information and demonstrations of K-State's new calendar system, so head on over there from 3:30 to 5 p.m. for a little extra knowledge. And if you stick around, the UPC is sponsoring a movie to coincide with Awareness Week. The film is called Adam. It's a story about two strangers, one a little stranger than the other. Adam, played by Hugh Dancy, suffers from Asperger's syndrome. When his parents died, he was left alone in New York City, having difficulty communicating with people. That is, until a new neighbor moves in the apartment above him. Adam and Beth, played by Rose Byrne, develop a sweet, complicated relationship. Fresh and funny, this film is not your typical summer romance. It starts at 7 p.m. in the Little Theater, and admission is free. We love free stuff. Go see it. But if romance doesn't tickle your fancy, then trek your way on over to McCain Auditorium for the Student Recital Series. Starting at 7:30 p.m., you can listen to the wonderful sounds of the bassoon studio of Susan Maxwell. This series is sponsored by the Department of Music, so you know they won't disappoint. Now, sliding on over to Tuesday, find yourselves amongst the ruckus I'm sure the Toynton Family Stadium will be filled with for the men's baseball game as the Cats take on Wichita State. Bring your hat, glove, and peanuts and settle in to watch those young guys in tight pants. First pitch is set for 6:30. Or maybe you want to watch some other athletes in action? You got it. The first season was a hit, so the UPC is bringing back Dancing with the K-State Stars. Starting at 7:30 p.m. at McCain Auditorium, cheer on your favorite pair of prominent K-Staters and dance specialists as they perform many different routines to all sorts of dance genres. You'll get to witness Abby Faye, Tamara Byer, Willie the Wildcat, and many more. I have to admit, I was a little upset I didn't get chosen. Okay, I was a lot upset. But then I realized they wanted a competition, and I'm just too good. What can you do? Wednesday, the women's tennis team will make their way to the Wamego Rec Complex court to battle it out with those pesky Jayhawks. Game time is set for 2 p.m., so go cheer our Lady Cats onto a victory. And later that evening, get ready for the perfect college show with the Black Jew Dialogues. This performance is about a fast-paced two-man improv comedy that is said to be absolutely hilarious. Sponsored by the Diversity Program Council, the show will be taking place in the K-State Union's Forum Hall at 6 p.m. Hey, it's getting towards the end of the semester, and everybody could use a good laugh, right? And did I mention it's free? Because it is. I'm telling you guys, there's no place like the Union on Wednesday night, because also going on at 7 p.m. in the K-State Ballroom is a fantastic lecture by well-known motivational speaker Kevin Saunders. Born and raised in Smith Center, Kansas, and a 1978 K-State graduate, Saunders is a famous Paralympian with an amazing story. He has won 4 gold medals in various Paralympic events and has earned the recognition as the first person with a disability to be appointed to the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports by President George H.W. Bush. He will be talking to K-Staters about setting goals and how they can be accomplished in the face of great adversity. Well, to lighten things up a little bit, Thursday, hey, what happened to the teleprompter? Guys? Just kidding, everything's fine. It's April Fool's Day. Gotcha. But enough of that, let's get serious. It's Friday, yay! And what better way to finish out the week than a free lunch? Am I right or am I right? As a part of the Disabilities Awareness Week, the UPC, along with K-State Healthy Decisions, is sponsoring Lunchtime Lounge and PAAC Awards Ceremony at the Union Courtyard from noon to 1. The event will be featuring students with disabilities as the musical performers, and the Promoting Accessibility Across Campus Award will be presented. And students, don't forget that Friday is your last day to get in your entries for the 2010 Little Apple Film Festival, taking place right here in Manhattan. Remember, there are 3 categories for entries: short films, full-length films, and animation, and only one person can be involved in the making. Sorry, that's just how it is. Send in your best work to the UPC office located on the 3rd floor of the K-State Union, or mail it to the UPC Films Committee at 301 K-State Student Union by 4 p.m. today. And I hate to add this, but guys, keep them clean. Something else on Friday that I'm really excited about: the barrier-free production of Candyland the Musical. Starting at 7:30 p.m. in the Manhattan Arts Center, 1520 Points Avenue, Candyland will feature individuals with developmental and physical disabilities under the direction of K-State's drama therapy professor, Sally Bailey. Did you guys know I'm taking the drama therapy class and some of my students are part of the cast? I'm totally going. I feel like a proud parent. $5 admission, come check it out. It'll be a lot of fun. And now, rowing our way to Saturday, the K-State women will be making a big splash to beat the Jayhawks for the Kansas Cup. Our Cats came out on top last year, so hopefully we'll get to see a repeat. Travel to Wyandotte for the event. It will last all day. Good luck, ladies. Anyways, that pretty much wraps up our week. Don't forget, guys, we are in our last trimester of school, but don't stress out. Get some of that fresh sunshine and have some fun. I'm Whitney No, this week on The Watch.